tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. We go from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To throw is Perkins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Perkins. That's out to the flat for Akers. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Perkins. And this is taken in by the tight end, Brycen Hopkins.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Perkins. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams take it right down and start the opening drive.
Perkins, right? And I call her Perk 10. Gotta give her a nickname, Perk 10. Come on, JoJo. AT, tell the man how I play, man. What's up, Ken, bro? Thank you for the light, man. I appreciate that, man. You always come through, nigga. Appreciate that. Yeah, underrated, man. So don't worry, I'm come on. Time 23, I'm gonna come on this big watch. I'm really the best in this shit. They ain't gonna tell y'all niggas that. Why they gonna hit it? Alright, I guess per 10, baby. Oh, we need a hit. Oh, they don't talk about dumb. We need a hit, man. Hit comes. Man, pick that shit off. You gotta take it lightly. We playing the rugby tonight. Take it lightly on you. Playing the rugby tonight. We take a little late night game. Take a little light on them, man. Look at this shit. Oh my fucking God. This. That's the bullshit. Go ahead, so man. Yeah, it's sorry, that nigga again. That's out of here.
Lambo, what you playing? That JoJo?
Yeah, I'm playing sloppy. What's up, Dad?
What up, Joe?
This guy with his name.
I can't do that one-on-one shit. I gotta learn that shit. That shit.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Side complete to Troutman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Winston. Looking long for Thomas. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Come on.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Gives it to Thomas. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Winston now to throw on first down. And he's got this one.
He's going to man Marvin.
It's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. To throw again on second down. Winston. And this one complete to Smith. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing, Winston. Dancing to his
Look at that. He open. Somebody open.
just inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Winston. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman there to make the grab. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. And we got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw again on second down. Winston. And this one is incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. That is caught by a diving Thomas.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Lambo, the game better be over for you. You're not even going to score no more. Really? I get ball in the second half.
2 yards on the
Gotta be
carry there.
stop
It'll be
smoking.
second down.
Whenever we talk about the best
Love
strong
it.
safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 3rd down, Winston. Eluding the pressure.
Look at that.
And here he'll
I'm
get
just
it
missing
down to
touchdown.
7.
Pick my
Now
field
the
goal.
Rams will signal for a timeout
Man.
in their second.
And I get ball in
As
half.
they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Lutz puts this one through. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Man, know
Trying to
what this
shake
is.
off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I'm trying to tell you. I know what this is.
Into a double team, and it's
I know what that is.
picked off by Jeff Heath. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Give him a couple on the scramble and second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Second and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, that's right. All right.
So 3
Yeah.
seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, make
Brandon Cook and Charles Davis.
YouTube gonna block his nigga.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the second half with Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st.
Big carry away.
Last run got 9.
That's a good start. Second down, Kamara.
I thought you was gonna kick his ass, Will.
What happened?
Thought you was gonna kick Joe's ass.
Running that shit. He running on me. I'm scared right now. I stop that run. Come on, bro. This ain't happening.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to 3. Well, you certainly have to give them the credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is feeling the control of the ball. It's a steady runs. Taking their time.
There we go. Oh my fucking God, bro. Bullshit.
As the Saints take the opening kickoff,
That's a count.
down the field, still there. Look good on the extra point. That gives his guys a 12 point.
After the touchdown,
That's bullshit.
Special teams.
Like, man, shit, you did. You just stand up looking at him and kiss the fucking ball.
Set to begin their next drive right at the line. Their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime as that touch change with making your offense. It does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run behind substantially. You have to do it.
And I had it right. Super wide open.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, shift away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun shy throwing it around. Yeah, underthrowing there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the mind.
and now here's a
Shut down field
click on, man. Dead.
Lambo, you don't click on. You get happy when
Dead.
you think you gonna score.
Click on, man.
You don't
It
click
ain't
on.
that hard. What you get for not clicking on?
I ran that my way.
I'm gonna come back on that week. That shit weak, man.
You think so?
You know, all them bogus ass bitches, man. Get covered and they kissing the shit. You gon' fuck up. I already know you.
Lambo, how many times you done beat me in your career? Zero.
I beat you
Zero.
before.
Zero. You never beat me.
I
Zero.
did beat you before. Didn't I?
No, you never beat me. Zero.
Okay.
But
Too
you get
late,
better.
brother. Too late.
That's
Too
all
too
on
late.
me. All right.
Yeah, called your ass. Too late. Let's call it that. I seen you. You too late, man.
Well, you lost the game. I
That's
lost the
over
game.
fast, man. You just don't fuck up. Fuck up the scores. And we don't let you get up on me like that. That we gas.
You never win, Lambo. You tripping.
Bullshit.
You call me out every day. You'll never win the game. Never.
Weak, man. Fuck. Gonna run it. Of course. Of course.
My offense.
Gonna run it. Of course. Oh my God. So simple.
And you can't stop it. That's what the
That
bad
shit
part
is
is.
simple,
That
man.
makes you look stupid.
It's simple, man. That shit don't work the whole game, man. That don't work the whole game, man. Like go to the athlete. Or play scared, man.
I run my offense.
Playing scared. That's how you gonna lose.
Nah, Simmons.
Yeah, they can't fucking get it. 400 even. Yeah. Man, look at this bullshit.
There we go.
Fucking bullshit, man. This fat ass nigga can't run.
Well, there you go. So your best scramble of the day for
This fat ass nigga.
quarter, picking up the first. You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you
That's sad.
keep time, and that's what he did. Nice job using his
You know your ass flat that on me. What time it was? You fucked up with it. Script. That's what you feel, boy. Don't be a hero, though.
Not at all.
Don't be a hero. This shit.
It never win, Lambo. Somebody got to put 100.
Lucky ass. I know I should have spied his ass. That's my. I should have spied the quarterback. Bad play call. Had his ass box. He ain't had no lane open. Nigga playing like like a little girl the whole
I play
game.
like this all the time. You can't
Hit
win.
it
You want somebody to throw you the ball. Shut up and stop crying.
the
Learn
whole
how to play,
game.
bro.
You escaped a lot of shit
I'm
though.
not scared to lose. I just play like this. Scared to lose for what?
Yeah.
To somebody who think gonna blow me out. And you losing.
You escaped a lot of shit though. For that one.
But you lost. Don't
A
ask
bunch
for
of
no more
bullshit.
games. Don't ask for no more games till you're not getting it. You lost.
Look at his ass. Y'all ain't do shit the whole game. Good game, man. Y'all ain't do shit. They ran the ball like 90% of the fucking time.
You lost, man. You gotta lose.
Alright, shit, man. Everybody know the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, overrated stuff, man. Can't stop it running and shit. This shit's so hard. I had you, Jojo, man. You told me
You
the
don't have
pits,
no
the nigga just sitting there looking at the ball.
you have no
I
chance.
got control of the whole fucking field. Niggas ain't doing shit. They sitting there looking at you just
Worry about
so mad. They just sitting there looking. Hurt, sorry ass, man. Good game, man.
See you later, Lambo. Stop asking for games and shit, man.
No, man. You ain't all that, Jojo.
You
You
did
that.
beat
You
What
decent.
that?
You
What
decent.
that say?
Without that goddamn running shit, man, you doing.
Right.
You
I'm
ain't
way
got
better
shit.
than you.
That running was killing me. Really, he ain't got shit. Let me run all over these niggas. Y'all ain't doing shit. Just sitting under the front of the line, ain't doing nothing. Crazy, man. Good night. I'm gonna have to go play. Hey, Sean, right quick. I'm gonna go back to sleep. All right, BTO. That sorry ass sloppy Joe beat me. I'm the fuck.
I don't get it from. How much is that? Oh, that's the old one. Yeah, that's old.
reset my P5.
Oh, the stupid play.
He's fucking not. That's sickening. If you get this off, I'm gonna punch.
GG's in the
Ah, he didn't get it.
He didn't give it to it.
I didn't get it. He went with the Philly special on his ass. That's dirty, bro. That's fucking dirty. Hey, Lo, if you play Madden, you can't have feelings. They will get hurt. Facts. Facts. What up, Joe? How we doing, man? We just got right now, this is a supporter dono game. They're playing each other. I got no hands on the sticks. What time is it in Australia? 2:41.
Just put up sorry, Daddy. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to see in the notes.
I'm just rotating my time. Rotating my time. Rotate. Rotating my time. Rotating my time. Ain't one of no day.
Hey, you know what, man? I might let you guys check my team tonight, man. Hey, we got Joe in the building. What it do, Joe? I see you. My guy was popping, man. Want to play? Yeah, go ahead, check it. Yes, sir. My PSN right above my name right here. Facebook, Buffalo, FB_Buffalo Bully. Yes, sir. Hashtag, yeah, I appreciate that, man. See you play Smack Gaming. Hey, man, you know I'm down to play whoever. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm down to play whoever. I got an open party chat, man. Anybody want to jump in, man? I guess. It's all great tonight, man. Hey, what y'all do, man? You guys want to play some music on the road? Y'all play some music on the road? What y'all think? Y'all want to put a one in the chat if you guys want to hear some music tonight, man. Put one in the chat if you want to hear some music. Just slow. It doesn't have to be loud as hell. You want me to set it up, bro? Hey, man. Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy. It doesn't matter. Like I said, bro. I'm cool with whatever, bro. A game's a game, man. You set it up.
Alright, check the inventory.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this place to go. The Superdome, it is loud, and these fans
What's up, man?
are ready for football as their Saints get
What's
ready
up?
to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me? All right, let's go. Oh, you good. You good, man.
Underway from the Superdome. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, no, no. We ain't played before. Yeah. I did been watching your screen. Yeah, I've been watching your screen. I think you played Lambo. And I think I was in that group. Yeah. I think you played Lambo and I was in the group when you had played them. So I did add you as a friend. Yeah.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Now Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All right.
They've given up.
Are you serious? All because of that fucking ad, bro. This should be fucking. Bro, this shit's so dumb. Man, that shit's so dumb, bro. We already got kicked out last week, but my bad. I got copyrighted because of that motherfucking ad, yo. I apologize, yo. That shit's so dumb. Alright, we good, bro. Fuck, man.
All right.
First downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got copyrighted because of that ad, bro. That was just like,
Running with Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Jameis to throw it. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And the tackle
really
will be
good.
made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They run. It's Kamara.
running that shit, man.
And he gets it to the 30. Good enough for the 1st.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive.
That shit is so dumb, bro.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Kamara. And he
We
sneaks
good.
his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Oh, we good.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They go play action. Winston.
Come on, Winston. Come on,
And he'll
Winston.
go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Play fake. Winston. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And did he get the feet?
Oh.
They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Marquise with that like what it do, my guy. Red Dog with that like what it do, man.
And Kamara, man. That's that who that means.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Winston. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Ooh. Let's go. Make myself up.
We not about to, yo, I got something for you. I don't know why. I don't know why this ass is for sure. I gotta go figure that shit out.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Go
line.
Kamara.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To throw, Winston. Tries to force it in. And it's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get
Good
the
pick.
football here as they force the INT on the game's opening
Good
drive.
game.
Man, I was on a good steady pace, man, that last one until I got complimented. I was already at 20 likes, but then the wheel started getting down. I was like, "Shit." He said, let's go. What's up, Otis? Oh, my guy. Hey, so, oh, it's a touchdown.
Uh-uh.
And they work this out past the 25.
All right.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
That should have been through that touchdown. My bad.
Hey, so I got the, for the Madden 22 giveaway, I got it for the name of it. For the,
We're scoreless after 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2.
There's about
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
First 2 giveaways, and in the 3rd giveaway, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 people in that 3rd giveaway. 8 people in that 3rd giveaway, y'all.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
He ain't holding that block. I'll beat that.
Second and 11.
How do you enter? Oh, Mike, you already in it. How you enter into the 3rd giveaway? You gotta be a supporter.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Yeah, you got
That's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to take this across the 50.
I had to click back on. You just scored.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From just shy of midfield, Allen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
All right, why you got that?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure.
I ain't tripping on that. I'm gonna for that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two. Allen will try to throw for it. Flush to his right. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
I ain't kidding. Man, shit. Always
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Stills right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Winston.
Got the one you love.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And this
That's the wrong person. That's the wrong person. That's touchdown all day.
second down coming up. On second down, Winston again.
I knew you, man.
Come on, Winston.
Thomas, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
Yeah, let me get my shit right.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Forced out to his left.
You know that coming.
First down and more for Allen. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Allen now on first down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
On first down, Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. Being chased out. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will set up shop.
Let's go, man.
3-yard line.
Let's go.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. On play action, Winston. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Touchdown, let's go, man.
Thomas, he's got him.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
33 yards. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got a little over 40
Now you're
seconds
back,
to
man.
work with if they want to try to put something together. Buying time to his left. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
Yeah.
Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
To throw on second and 10. Allen getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here, just try and get some space.
From his end zone on third and long, Allen. And he's able to
That's
get
me.
this one all the way past
That's
the
all
30.
me.
Now
Let's
the
go.
Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush down right. Going deep for Diggs. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
There we
Marcus
go.
Williams. And he will take this
Go.
one home. It's a touchdown.
Good shit. Yeah, let's go. Who that?
Looking
Who
at
that?
you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Looks for the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. A final shot before half for Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome. Let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
That was on me, Jonathan.
That's fucking cold, y'all. It's cold. Hey, we're not that far behind from that start part.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. On the return, it's McKenzie. And These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because
That open, man.
Here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And that
Let's go.
intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier.
With that defense.
well, as we get ready for third down,
That's
let's
that
go back
defense
and
right there,
recap.
yo.
Sack on the first play of this drive. That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second.
Let's go.
Wind up as safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play.
Let's go. He didn't touch him.
When they call the play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting?
Let's go, man.
Sometimes in the defensive huddle, they actually call a sack.
Some support me,
and
man.
then at the
Some
end of it,
support me.
get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Harris to return.
We lit now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one. What do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Three talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to
Come
things
on.
back a little bit.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Again, it's Kamara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play action now. Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught right along the
That's Jemison.
job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the
That's Jemison, man.
down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first.
He gonna find them gaps.
Now Kamara.
Touchdown right here.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 24 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab.
Good game.
The haymaker to put that drive away.
Let's good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie returning it. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, come on.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't
Come
reel it
on,
in.
man.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback
All that. Good see you, huh?
They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Here's Allen. Flush to his right.
Oh, they messed with me.
It's the tight end Knox. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Allen. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Come on.
Complete on the deep ball.
Oh, that lock, man.
Just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On play action.
Come down.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner
What
end
happened?
zone.
Oh.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I feel what happened.
Stephon Diggs.
He did glance him out.
47 yards. And the
Glance him
Bills
out.
are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And the Bills
Oh,
are
I
gonna
came
get
in.
first and goal as they try to finish
I
off
came in
this drive
myself.
with 6 points. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as
Good
we may
game,
not have
man.
as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
He ain't gonna touch him.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this
Oh,
third
yeah.
quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Winston. That is
Good
caught
cat.
by Michael
Good
Thomas.
cat.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way
Oh.
to the 3. A big connection.
I couldn't hit the other button. It
32
killed me.
yards. Kamara.
Look at this shit, bro.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now at 6
That's that.
to
Who
get
that?
the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
My boy Josh.
And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablets.
Let's get there.
Taken down here by the
Let's get there.
Quan Alexander able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen got a man and he hits him in stride.
They keep continuing. Look how they go.
Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left.
They keep glancing out my corner, man.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, okay. That's covered. Come on, here we go.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. Operating from the red zone now. Allen flush to his right.
No, give me that. This what is?
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again, it's Allen. Steps away. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll buy some time right.
Oh no, man.
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have made
They is keeping you in the game. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. They is keeping you in the game with that shit.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The other name that I didn't have in there, you're one of them, bro. All you gotta do is count that as a quarterback, man. You get into that third giveaway. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in it. There's 7 people in it. In the second giveaway, he said, "Let's go, big dog." Facts, man. One stop him. One stop him.
after the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Trying to run down with Kamara.
I read it wrong.
His defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Now Winston. Going deep here for Stills. And the defense
Good game. Good game.
58 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh yeah, good game, man.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Come on, good
And
game.
that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Hey, my daughter's August 2nd. My sister's August 20th. That's crazy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we do?
Let's go.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Flushed out right. Got a man open.
Let's go.
It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lux with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, it's a bounce.
Will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Chance now, and I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Singletary, a first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. From midfield, here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Allen going to throw.
Like, go.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Good game, man.
Marcus Davenport
Good game, man.
getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. James Prochet to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will start with an option going left. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person.
And right away, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On second and a long way to go. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. First and goal from the 6. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Prochet to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So in Saints territory now, here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. He'll find Bateman once more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. They'll run here with Edwards. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Jackson now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 43-yard line.
Play fake. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He's to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. Let's look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Crochet to return it. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to just...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Kamara. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 29-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Michael Thomas. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Winston now. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're
and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And Stills bringing it in. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and this certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. The 20. Ready, show him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
16. Will Lutz to kick off for Florida.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Crochet to return it. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? Well, Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
22.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 87 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On on the ground, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flush to his right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Jackson on first down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley.
You gonna figure it out. Somebody will do that shit. Probably can. He got his defense. He's moving the book around.
Been married 18 years. We've been together 13 years. Wait for it. Just recently found out we're brothers and sisters. Damn. What did you say?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here comes Deontay Harris. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
At the Patriots' 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Winston. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A give. This is Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Jones. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing Jones. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
Oh, well. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Quan Alexander able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. He's got it to James White. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. From the gun, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jameis to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now Winston. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Thomas brings it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it 21-8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Going up top. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there just before halftime. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Back to throw. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6.
Patriots 15.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. On the return, Deontay Harris. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Jones. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Now a first down carry for Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harris. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Mac Jones. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Saints 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on first down. Johnson's got it complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Jawan Johnson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Play action now. Winston out to his left. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Winston to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it?
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Kendrick Bourne. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
They'll try and throw for it.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Kenny Stills. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
They'll look to throw. And it is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken from about the 12. And he returns this to the 22.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
28 yards. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken from about the 12. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. Rolling, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Quan Alexander picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. But he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. Winston. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Off the play fake, Winston. Going deep here for Stills. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a short return to the 6-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Winston here to throw. Steps away to his left. Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, it's Kamara. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.